What's up, everybody? Welcome, family, friends, everybody who's tuned in. Welcome to Wonders of Winning. Today's topic and conversation is about friendship. Do you have friends? Are you lonely? You feel like, hey, I'm going to the movies, I'm by myself. We're going to address all these things for what? So you can be a better you today, and then tomorrow, and every day from then. So, first things first, what is a true friend? How do you know if it's a true friend? How do you know if I have a good friend or not? I'll tell you how. I can call up good friends right now. They'll probably pick up the phone and they'll be like, hey, what's going on? Hey, just want to check up on you. Everything good? Yeah, everything's great. True friends, you can call them at any time. You don't need a reason to call them. You don't need a reason to show up. You don't need a reason to go into their life and say, hey, how you been? I haven't seen you. What's going on? How come you've been distant? True friends can ask these questions. So, are you a true friend to someone, or is somebody a true friend to you? You can check it by manners like that. It's a good measuring stick. Another thing I want to tell you is this. I like this thing that I kind of came up with. You have friendships in different levels, in different categories. So get this. You have some friends that knock on the door and you say, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, what are you here for? They're your acquaintances, you're not gonna let them in the house. But then you have some friends that are a little bit closer than that, and you say, hey, how you doing? Come on in. You open the door, they'll stay in the foyer. But then you have true friends that they can come uninvited, they can come at any time, and even if there's a mess in the house, even if the house is flipped upside down, even if you're having some crazy things going on at home, a true friend will protect you and cover you. They're not going to look at what's going on. They're not going to judge you by the things in your home or maybe the chaos in your day. Hey, you had a bad day, and your true friends have enough grace to cover that. So I want you to hear this. When you have good friends, when we have good friends, studies have shown that we are more likely to live longer, happier, be more resilient, be more successful. So I want you to know this. There are so many benefits for us to be friends. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Just kidding. So anywho's, all that to say, friendship is key to your happy, healthy, wealthy success. Friendship. So check your database. Who are your friends? Are they loyal? Are they here to stand for you? Are they here to just use you? Check them. And if they're there to use you, you don't need those kind of friends. Get rid of them. I got the secret sauce. The secret sauce is this to good friendship. If you want a good friend, be a good friend. Yeah, it's that easy. What does that mean? Let me ask you this simple thing. When was the last time you invited so-called friends that you have to your house? Because that's true, good friends open up their homes. When was the last time you had lunch with them? When was the last time you went to dinner with them? Great friendships have no strings attached. That's a true friend. A true friend won't judge you in the home that you come in. A great friend will always protect you. Bad friends are only there to use you. And you can have that you can identify that. You can see, okay, why am I feel like I'm always being used? You know, there's some friends that come into their mix and I'm just like refreshed. I can lay on the couch, throw my feet up. I don't have to, I could just be me. Other places, other friends, and it's different tiers, right? Other friends, I have to be more formal, kind of more put together. So you can have friends in different tiers, and that's okay too. So again, it's when was the last time you made a phone call to your friend? Checked up on them, no strings attached. Hey buddy, how you doing? Just thinking about you today, just checking up on you. How's everything? Today I made a phone call to one of my friends. I heard that his truck broke down yesterday. I called him up, I said, hey, where you been, buddy? Hey, I just want you to know, man, it sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a good friend. A good friend is caring. A good friend is there to break bread. A good friend is there to say, hey, I got you. If you need anything, call me up. I had a good friend. I ran out of, they say, check your good friend. When you run out of gas, who are you gonna call? I'll tell you what, I ran out of gas running late to an event, and I called one of my buddies and said, hey, I ran out of gas. He didn't even think twice. Where are you? I'll be right there. Boom, he was there within 30, 15 minutes. That's a good friend. I knew I can call on him at any time. He will be there. Are you that person that will be there at any time? Are you that person that is caring? Are you that person that truly cares for the people around you? Let's do it. Be a good friend to the people around you. All right, let's talk about a key factor to great friendship. Key factor is this: build deeper bonds. Have bonds that you can just stand on, good foundation. And some of the bonds are trust, empathy, shared experiences, communication, and mutual support. It's so vital to have these 5 points in your life in great friendship. So the other day I was sitting next to my wife and she got a phone call. And the phone call said, "Hey, I don't know, I'm just so lonely and I feel like I have no friends." And you would never think that this person would feel this way. So I want you to hear this. Some days, just because the weather's out, just because you're not feeling, just because your hormonal is kind of whack today, that is not the reason of everything of life. We start to dictate our lives on the way we feel. Stop that. Okay? Hey, the weather will be fine tomorrow. You'll feel good tomorrow. The biggest thing is this: get back to the basics. Have these things in your life. Retract and say, you know what? I do have good friends. How about them? Let's start building on that friendship that I have. Let's start building on that friendship, that other friendship that I have at the club, at the volleyball club, at some community, at a church, at a workplace. Start building these connections to another level. Connections come in different forms. Friendships come in different forms. And I want you to understand there's some friends in our lives that are only there for a season. So stop crying about the ones you lost 2 years ago. Move on. Literally just keep going, because what's happening is you're holding on to yesterday's friends and you can't get the new friends today. Let them go, keep going. If they're out of your life, keep moving forward. Okay? So I encourage you, look at these 5 points and just analyze them through your life and say, how can I be a good friend? How can I do this and replicate it? Day in and day out, watch out. You're gonna be the new best friend for somebody, and somebody's gonna be a new best friend to you. And that's what it's about. Build those deeper bonds. There's this quote that says, "I would rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies." In the same way, we can apply this towards friendship. It's better to have deeper bonds, less friends, than a lot of friends and shallow links.